stuff we hope to cover this evening is provide a basic understanding of scene operations at the incident involving the extrication of an entrapped person from a vehicle. Provide an understanding of the importance of stabilization. We're going to focus on that a little more from 2 weeks ago. Provide an understanding of the hand and power tools used for extrication, and then provide an understanding of basic road, passenger entry, and disentanglement entry. I mean, all you guys, in layman's terms.
Properly, safely.
Okay. What are a couple words that, whenever we're doing an extrication, like we want to stop, what's like a word that we would say?
Stop.
Freeze, stop. Okay, and anyone can say that. You don't have to be an officer to do that. Another thing that we're, just quickly, that we're going to talk about is the hot and cold zone. So, what we have, you just want to stay over there so not like turn around. What we have also is a hot and a warm and then a cold zone. So you want to stage your tools, which we're going to do in a short while, on this tarp behind you here, this red tarp. That's more or less the cold area. So whenever a piece of equipment comes off of the vehicle, you always want to put it on that tarp. This way the stuff doesn't get dirty, and it's all in one place ready to be staged and deployed. The area right around the vehicle is what we're going to call the hot area, which means that is the active zone. So we're wearing head protection, eye protection. Also tonight, in the interest of the heat, we're going to be wearing our jackets, and that's why we asked for long pants and then boots as well. Ideally, our uniform is full PPE, so it's an interest in heat. Give you guys a little bit of a break this evening. So right around the vehicle is the hot. Kind of in between is the warm, and then the cold area. So whenever we're doing an active extrication, obviously we're there because there's a patient inside. So we have to integrate with the EMS. So the EMS, Emergency Medical Services, is the king. They're going to tell us if we're going to be doing a rapid takeout, which we'll talk about a little later, or a slower process to remove the patient. Okay, so now we want to have you guys grab some of the tools you think we're going to need for this evolution, and let's stage it on the red tarp. So,
I got a question.
just
Ideally, like as we start taking stuff off the car, where should we be putting it?
you should be putting it out of the area. It's an excellent question. You want to put it towards the side, and also when you're doing that, you still want to check the cribbing to make sure that the vehicle is still stable. Good question. So, Lieutenant Benata, lead your men and get the tools you think you're going to need.
Alright. Is this, are we doing rapid or are we doing?
Just slow, just walking around.
Stage everything.
Right on the red tarp.
We have the spray. We have the, I have the cutter. Punch. Ball. It's working, we're working. That's good.
I think it's only like 18 minutes. Yeah, you got the bare essentials what we need. So now, let's go over a little bit what the officer's first due considerations is. We have this bag here. It's called the first due bag. So whenever you're riding the seat in the truck, you always want to grab this at the very least, and then have another man or personnel grab a portable fire extinguisher to go up with you. This way you can make a pretty good evaluation of what you need based upon this bag, and it's got all the bare essentials to get everything rolling. So that's really important to remember. Good selection of tools, you know, dependent on the actual incident scene is what we're gonna vary our equipment a little bit. So just real quick, I'm gonna go over a couple things. We've got 5 minutes here, and then I'm gonna turn over to Lieutenant Butterfalls. First thing is, like anything, I'm the size up person, so always want to size up. You know, if you have a vehicle that's in a tree, a vehicle that's on its roof, or 2 vehicles, or 3 vehicles, or 4 vehicles, you should have different things in your head that's going over that you may have to consider with that. Initial radio report, getting that picture of what you see, and then also crew assignment. So when you're inside, you could be as simple as looking back and saying, you have stabilization, you're the tool man, you're my fire suppression man. You know, so for us, we're lucky here because we can do suppression and extrication on the same vehicle. So, but don't forget that if you are it's that complex, you always can call in additional resources. You can always call in another strict rescue. You can always call in another engine company to assist. Like we did, properly staged equipment, and then based upon what you have is to get the equipment that we need. So, I mean, I could sit here and nitpick and say, well, you may need this, this, or that, but we got the bare sensors here. So, like I said, it's a great idea to have this tarp out. You can see everything's all visible, everything's organized. When we take the tool, we put it here, and we're going to bring it to our area, working area, and then bring it back. Just one other quick thing before I turn it over to Lieutenant Bartholz is get the habit of when you're first coming out of the vehicle, because you don't know what you're going to be signing, you don't know if the vehicle may be on fire, this or that, throw a pack on until you're ordered not to. You know, it's just a good rule of thumb to have that. The packs are pretty light. You know, you can shut them off rather quickly if you don't need it, but it's just a good habit to have initially. Don't look in someone's big pocketbook. Just a bow knife.
So.
Pocket mask. Decent size screwdriver. Seat belt. What do you think we'd use this for?
Pull doors out of the way. All parts of the car out of the way.
Area light. Webbing. Mini sledge. The piece of webbing. Officer's Halligan. That's some dum-dum.
Some what?
It's good dum-dum. It's for holes.
Oh.
Plug. Assortment of wrenches. Got a nice punch. Window punch. Electrical tape. One thing we're missing out of here is some duct tape, so we'll need to get some more duct tape. But like I said, this is a good initial bag for, you know, riding the seat. Bringing this up, you can do a lot of damage with that. Disconnecting batteries.
Isn't there also a windshield punch in the jump bag?
And we have the other older version we can use with the portable pump, or if we, for some reason those go down. We have, you know, 2 cars, 2 cuts. We got another set of jaws in the truck that we didn't take out. So we can have 2 complete setups if we want. You want to start the truck first?
Start the apparatus.
Sorry? This is pressurized, you'll never get in the car.
Make sure you empty it so that the ball valves are no pressure. You'll never get it hooked up while it's up.
What I'm saying is it on the edge of the line, so we have, it doesn't matter if there's a cage. Is it male, female, or 2 females on the hose? Male, female. Alright, so you can't expect that.
A little ball, you got to twist the thing through.
Alright, just want to make sure. That's alright. Are what? No. The tools that I'm used to, they were always 2 female connecting the 2 male. You had, and it was color coded. You had this blue went on first, then red. Right, because of the flow of the. I just want to make sure that's not.
detent.
Right? Yeah, that's the same connection. I just wanted to make sure that the.
This is the. You got a male side.
Yeah, alright, so that's fine. That tells me the direction of the flow.
And obviously you don't want these to go in the dirt either.
Correct.
And always twist it so it can't come undone.
should always check them too before you connect them. Blow them out, whatever.
We have three extra lengths of hose for the portable pump. Or there's also a discharge on the front of the truck.
Yes.
Everybody remembers the cribbing from 2 weeks ago? First thing I want to do is we'll get this little silver car trimmed up, ready to work on it.
Procedure with this company, do we let air out of tires or no?
Okay? I don't know.
Do we normally? What do we normally operate? I never know to let.
It's not platinum because the other
Edison
guys.
was let the air out of the tires. Havana was don't let the air out of the tires. I heard somebody
On a
say.
real call, I would let the air out.
Yeah,
But for this, we leave the air in so we don't make the.
why would you let the air out of the tires?
I've never done a
After
call
you
with
rip
let
it,
air out of tires.
rip the stems out, and when the air comes out, it drops down the ribbon. So it doesn't.
You can
Feel it over here, that works
you
good.
can lift the car up enough to jack the cribbing underneath and it'll rest on the.
Let's get this thing trimmed up.
Let your men do it.
Have it?
Sign it to your men.
I want to get it. I need it for.
Obviously,
The vehicle stabilized and it's not moving. The next thing would be to get the hood open, which
This is all
Already
after our
free.
circle of safety, right?
hood's already free and open. We can't practice that, but the battery's missing. Sometimes it's not good to cut the battery right away.
Might be able to unlock the doors. or
Unlock the doors, pull the windows down. The vehicle, the person might be stuck just because of the seat. You can just move the seat back with the power of the seat. So sometimes it's not, don't snip it first unless it's spewing gas from the fuel pump and it makes it really dangerous. And the next spot to go is you got to gain entry into the vehicle. So the best way would be to break the back window, have somebody come in. So we're gonna do glass next. So somebody, I got to punch in the bag. Grab that. Who's got it?
All right, make sure your shields are down.
Glasses on, shields got them. Now the center punch, you want to come up to the corner.
really watch your back.
Because if you go low, if you go through, you get glass all over your arm, down your glove possibly. If you go high, it'll fall down, won't get on your arms, won't get on you. Yeah, that's like when you go through the window, if you're up here, then you are going to be down here.
Which glass can you punch? Can you punch out?
The back windows, side windows are usually all tempered glass, which you can use a spring punch. The windshields are always laminated glass, which have to be well, normally we go for the back ones first. Somebody goes in, covers the person with a sheet, takes stabilization of the victim, so, and then you break the side window.
It's down. Push hard, man. Don't be afraid. Keep going.
Just don't push so hard, you're going to push straight through the glass. Maybe that center punch isn't working on the city.
Push it on the
On
door.
the steel, see what happens on the side of the car. This is nuts.
Don't be afraid.
Put some button in.
Now it's got a ratchet in it.
And just push real hard.
It'll snap.
Scary Two quick things.
Do the other side with the punch.
Try before you pry.
Listen.
Try before you pry. That's a good one.
Go on
The
the other
second
side.
one, the name of these posts. A, B, C.
Go on the other side.
more,
Do
they
the
keep going up.
passenger side
Yep.
with that. You'll bang out the last between the B and C post with that.
Somebody can take this one out, I guess.
What's it doing now?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist what it's like to do each one. Break the glass on each one.
All the way around.
No, don't feel what it's like to do with that.
This is called cleaning the window.
Crank it up.
First two back? Yeah.
Give it a rip. Try to keep sawing, go down and around. Right? Do the same thing. You got cut, and then make a hole there. Cut it back. Start, you gotta-
More than that. There you go. Put some, do it like you're throwing something.
Don't be afraid of it.
Pull back. There you go. Try to pull like lengthwise, like that. There you go. Stick, pointer stick.
But that, keep that down a little bit.
See how it works?
However you want to say it.
I had to be close to that.
Out the back, body.
I'm sorry.
It's somehow that puts them around.
No, you gotta cut. You gotta
Let him cut. You come over here.
No, I'm just having you,
Just all under here.
there you go. There you go. Put your button in. Awesome. Good job, fellas.
I guess stick it in the grass over there. Or no, slide it underneath.
See how they're talking together?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now you get it in there. You just want to work it back and forth.
Louie.
Back up.
Watch the camera.
Window. Just to get place for the tips to get into. The second is a fender crush, where you grab the fender here, squash it, and this should open up right in here. And the third is taking the jaws, stick it in the door, into the frame, and spreading it, which also takes the door and pushes it away from the patient if it is pushed in. So, and who wants to start with the tool?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Keep going and stop. Go all the way. Now I kind of made a hole, but now the other one is we put it up, rest it on the door, in the center of the door, up to the frame. I mean, the door's a little messed up already. Chris, move your left. Make sure you don't hit the guy in the head.
Now the other thing is, whenever we're doing something like this, you always want the tool work. You don't want to be trying to fight it. The tool's a lot more power than I ever will have. Ready? Good? Ready?
good. Once you get one of the juniors on here.
Alright. We'll be right here with you. You can't actually do it. You're stopping. You never want to put yourself into here. You don't want to put yourself. We're trying to defeat the straight on with it.
Let's get the fender out the door.
Buddy to be right here. Full slips, you don't want him hitting with the vehicle. See how he's on the outside of it? He's out. So you're in a perfect position.
Nice helmet down.
You ever feel the pull me out and pull you in the car? Stop and back up.
Now too, remember, when you go to spread, you don't want to be pulling on the skin of the door, because the door skin will not do anything. You want to get to the back of the door where all the structure is.
A couple times in like a little bit closer.
Freeze 1 second, folks.
Now we got two options. Spreaders or the cutter.
Let's go to cutter.
Let's try the cutter. Now the cutters, make sure your hands are not going to get wedged between anything, please, because this thing will twist.
Where's the strongest point of that tool, Lily?
Where's the fulcrum?
Mr. Engineer.
Keep going.
It's twisting. You guys all know. Should be alright.
Perfect. Yeah, Bertie brought up a good point too. These are two-stage tools. If they stop, that means the second stage is getting ready to kick in. If don't stop, it's not the tool running out of power. It's like powering up the
Give it its extra.
Adam, did you see that when we were spreading? Did you see the tool kind of like slow down, and then it went again? It did it once. It did it over there like 1 second spread. Spreaders. Think it might not right again. Or what?
Too much, yeah. 990. Just have to come back for the car. My stomach now. You don't want to be near the door. You're supposed to be back.
We're gonna roll the dash first, right?
We're going to do a dash right now. So the old technique was use rams and things like that. The newer techniques use the jaws and the cutters. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and make a cut up high. So this will have some place to go. Might even just take the whole chunk out so it doesn't get stuck. And you got to make a V cut down here with a relief. And we already did our fender crush. And that's why we did the wheel defender back while the door was there, so we can gain access to all this. So that's why he's going to do the cuts. See how that paused for a minute? And then stopped, and then went again.
Where you want to wash your hands, wash the tool. It moves around, just does it at once. Don't get your hand caught in there. See the dash already lifting?
Which tools? The tool? We had Lucas tool. They were one-man tool. These things are crap. They're too heavy. That's lighter? That's, oh my God. That's we should have done with the truck the other night.
You want them to do the passenger side, Lieutenant?
I gotta remember on these tools, you got the track, you got a latch, you got another track up top, and probably one at the bottom.
There you go. Got the bottom going.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got that.
Left the screw. Everybody know how to do that? We're going to cut here. Cut here. Same thing on both sides. We're going to cut a relief cut. And hope this black will track. Should have cut the track. I know. You got to maybe cut here. Same thing on the other side. Grab the pike pole. Go across the top of it. Push and pull down on it. And other people kind of pull back. So. Have a race? A race? Race against yoke cutters? See what? Kraus is going to race yoke cutters, Stephen. cotton trousers. You guys cool down?